Have you ever walked into a store planning to buy exactly one thing and somehow walked out with three? We usually assume our buying decisions are rational processes of comparing prices and analyzing features. Over the next 5 minutes, you will build a messaging framework that replaces standard feature lists with a map of your customers' emotional drivers. Grab a piece of paper and divide it into 4 quadrants. Label them need, desire, urgency, and resources. As we walk through these, keep your specific product in mind. This grid organizes your sales process around the psychology that actually drives a customer to take action. In box 1, write down the exact outcome your product creates. To do this correctly, you cannot use the product's name. Sales professionals often point out that nobody buys a drill because they want a heavy piece of hardware. They buy it because they want a hole in their wall. Similarly, people buy gym memberships to experience the feeling of being healthier, stronger, and more confident. Apple didn't sell the technical specs of a phone. They sold a solution to problems involving communication and convenience. Uber provided an alternative to transportation frustration, and Netflix provided an alternative to boredom. A product's value is determined by the specific problem it solves for the user. Logical need is rarely enough to trigger a sale. Most people know they should exercise more or save more money, but knowing the need doesn't always lead to a decision. In box 2, answer how achieving that outcome from the first box will make your customer feel. Contrast a logical pitch, like "this car has excellent fuel efficiency," against an emotional pitch. Imagine driving down the coast with the windows down, feeling completely free. The first statement answers what the car does. The second statement answers how the car makes the driver feel. Luxury brands demonstrate this principle daily. Consumers spend billions on high-end items that provide the same basic utility as cheaper alternatives. These buyers are often purchasing attributes like status, identity, and social recognition. Check your notes in box 2. Ensure your statement describes how the customer wants to be perceived by themselves and others. The most effective sales happen when a buyer has an emotional reason to want a product and a logical reason to justify it. Many potential customers will delay a decision indefinitely. They might acknowledge the need and feel the desire, yet still promise to buy later. Use box 3 to define the specific consequence a customer faces if they choose to wait. Humans are driven by loss aversion. We are often more motivated to avoid losing an opportunity than we are to gain a new benefit. This requires real limits, such as a 24-hour window, an upcoming price increase, or a dwindling inventory. Urgency provides the necessary incentive to move from passive interest to immediate action. Even if a customer wants a product and feels the pressure to act, they may still walk away if the process of buying is too difficult. In box 4, document how you will lower the barriers of money, time, and energy. If you offer a high-cost solution like a Ferrari to a student, the sale will likely fail regardless of their desire, simply because the required resources are unavailable. This is why successful companies offer multiple price levels, payment plans, and different tiers of service. The objective is to make the solution as accessible as possible to your specific target audience. Look at your finished grid. These 4 pillars represent the psychological path a customer takes toward making a purchase. You have defined the problem, identified the emotional drive, created a reason to act now, and cleared the path for the transaction to happen. Use these 4 points to structure your next headline, landing page copy, or sales conversation. Selling is the practice of understanding these human drivers and providing the solutions that meet them.